Oh, there's the rooster. You know you're at Simply Made Homestead. Welcome, guys. I'm Marion, and you will discover in my videos there seems like there's always a rooster crowing. But that's not what this video is about today. I really thought it was going to be boring in the garden here in the summertime because all the spring stuff, it gets done really early and because it just gets so hot out. But I can't wait to show you. I'm just really pleased with the garden and how it looks, and I can't wait to share it with you. But first, let's let some of these little critters out so they can do their thing. My camera stand just broke, so we're gonna wing it. But let's let these girls out, and the boys. Let's let all these chickens out. All right, little chickies, you ready? Are you ready? Come on. Come on. There you go. We're headed to the garden, and I have got the water hose in tow because I've got something to show you. It's something I'm really excited about. But the need for the water hose is the part that I'm not so excited about. But it's something we can do real quick to take care of a problem. Now I want to show you this first. Now this is our archway. Isn't it just beautiful? Our loofah has finally come over the top. They finally touched each other. Over here on the older side, look at all of that loofah. Is that not amazing? I'm just so excited about it. I can't hardly stand it. But over here, check out the peanut patch. Now that is something to get excited about. I have got to start figuring out what ways I'm going to make, put up peanuts. I'm hoping that maybe I could make at least a little bit of peanut butter. We've got the cow peas. Look at them. Yesterday I was out here running the little vines around and around the fencing there. And they're growing. And they're so pretty and green. I've been making sure that I keep the water on it. And that really, really makes a big difference. Now, and here are the sunflowers. They are finally up. They look so pretty. Some of them are bigger than others, but that's okay. And look at that. I cannot wait to show you guys this when it opens up. This is the burgundy, oh my Lord, chocolate burgundy. So that is how things are looking. Now that bed over there, we plan to get a lot of compost in it, enrich it, because we're going to put tomatoes and peppers in that here in the fall. Over here are our muscadine. Our muscadine vines. These two, we added this row on the front here this year, and those two have done really well. This one is almost to the top, as you can see. And if you would, if you're interested in muscadines or grapevines, I do have a video out on how to train your muscadine. Now, like this one right here, it reached the top, so I pinched it off, and now it has these two here. These two little, you see how you've got the big leaf and then these little guys coming out? These are the sprouts that will just grow and grow and grow. So these two I'm going to leave on there, and they will start going out, and we're going to run them down the line. Our muscadines have reached the post, and that is your goal, to reach the post. Now, I have never sprayed my muscadines with anything. I'm really good about fertilizing. I have not sprayed, and this year you can see Yes, last year was our first year with them. But you can see where something got in here in the middle. This is the old, older growth that's been here and really knocked them out, man. I mean, just kind of took out the leaves. But here are all the new ones. Oh my goodness, we are seeing this for the first time together. My husband has not seen this. I hope this will focus right there. Do you see that? Those are little grapes. Our first little grapes. I am so glad that y'all were here to see this. Look at that. There's some more up there. Oh my goodness. But this is what we brought the water hose out to see. Do you see those little black bugs? Those are aphids. You see that? Yeah. I am not pleased about that. And when I was out here yesterday checking out the vines, that's what I found. I left them on there because I want to show you guys one quick way that you can get rid of them. Now right there, you see that black on there? That looks like a fungus. I have got to get inside and get some things ordered immediately. And with all the moisture in the air, I'm not at all surprised. Shame on me for not doing something sooner. But anyway, here, look at there. There are more little grapes. Oh my God. I mean, this is one little section. This is exciting. Okay. All right, let's get to the hose. Depending on the settings on your thingy bobber here, I'm going to put mine on full because this is what my full does. It's almost like a jet. It's just a milder version of a jet. So because it's so strong, I'm just going to use that. But when you have aphids, you can literally, you don't want to damage your plants, but you can do this right here and you can knock them off your plants, and that literally that takes care of them, of what is on your plant. Now that doesn't mean they're not going to come back. And if you have aphids really, really bad, ladybugs are excellent. So you can purchase some ladybugs and release them on your plants. But to start with, this right here. Oh yeah. All right, let's take a look and see how we got them. Oh, I still see some on there, don't you? All right, so I got to do more knocking. Oh yeah. When I went up there checking on them, they were still on there. Some of them had gotten knocked off, but there were a lot still on there. And I was kind of hit and miss with that one because I didn't want to like hit them too hard and damage the leaves. So it really depends on your spray nozzle, how much strength that it has, what the flow is on it. So I put mine on shower because it's still a really strong stream and it's doing a lot better job. And it's kind of covering it more and it's really getting them off there. So just test your nozzle. You want to make sure you're not damaging your plants, but you also want it strong enough to be able to knock those things off of there. I've always wanted to buy ladybugs just because I love ladybugs. I just may have to do it. This may be a really good reason to do it right here. These right here, these are the Roselle Hibiscus. I'm like, when are these things gonna bloom? I wanna see them so bad. I'm so excited about seeing them bloom. Is that something maybe? Maybe? Just maybe? Or is that just more new leaves? It's probably more new leaves. But they get well fertilized, well watered, and they're getting big. And that's what I understand, that they really get big. Now over here, you'll see the okra. And oh my Lord, look at that. I missed that last night. Well, we might have to keep him for seeds because he is gonna be woody and not good to eat. but he sure will give us some seeds. So we're gonna have to save that guy. But anyway, and I cut a bunch of okra last night, but somehow I missed him. I have no idea how. It was sticking right out there. But here is the okra. And we have eaten okra. We have a gallon of okra put up, breaded and put up and ready for the fryer. And last night I filled up a dehydrator full of okra because my husband loves just to munch on it. Here's our little banana trees. We've got a baby that has come up. Our pineapple, I have got to get this separated because it is just going, it just looks gorgeous. And this is our sun hemp. Now, if you saw one of the previous garden tours, where when it was smaller, you could really see a lot of patchiness. There was just a lot of, I broadcasted it by hand, and there was just a lot of patchiness, a lot of holes and stuff like that. But now that it's gotten big, you seriously can't even hardly tell it, except for right back here. I think I was scared of getting too close to the horseradish. This sun hemp behind me, it is a cover crop. Sometimes I talk on these videos like everybody has seen all my videos. It's just not so. So I want to make sure you understand what this is about and why we have it. This is a cover crop, and it really adds the sun hemp. It holds up to the heat really, really well. It loves the heat, and it adds nitrogen back to the soil. And this plot here, we had corn in, which is corn loves nitrogen. So it pulls a lot of it from the soil, and we put this here to add it back in. So that way it will be ready for the fall crop. It grows really fast after a couple of months. I don't know, it's been growing for probably a month. So after a couple of months, it's ready to just mow it down, and you just till it right back into the soil to add all that wonderful goodness that the soil needs to grow more plants. So that's our plan there. Now this poor little bed right here, yeah, it's about done. All it's holding are some zinnias, a sunflower. Not sure, I'm thinking I may plant, I'm thinking seriously about planting onions and leeks and things like that in there this fall. But over here, the asparagus looks amazing. This one just up and died. No idea why. Well, some of them died. And looks like we've got 2 brand new little sprouts down there. Can you see that? So I may need to just come out here and clip out that old dead stuff and make room for the new stuff. This is our sweet potato patch. With these sweet potatoes over here, we did grow those. We had ordered the slips last year, and I only ordered 3 slips. That's how they came. I can't remember what the price was on them, but compared to what we're doing here, what we did this year, it's crazy the amount of money we saved, because it would have been really expensive to grow all of these, or to purchase all of these sweet potato slips. But from those that we grew last year, I saved the small sweet potatoes, and I just stuck them in the other room, in a nice cool room that doesn't get really our storage room, honestly. And I just stuck them in there and let them sit there. Well, then when spring came, they had started getting some little sprouts on them. So I dug a trench, planted my sweet potatoes, and just the slips started coming up. They just got really bushy. We pulled them and planted this entire bed with a 3-foot row of sweet potato slips. So it is an amazing thing to do, and we will be doing that again this year, and we will be taking you along with us and showing you exactly how to do it. Them and the peanuts will be coming up at about the same time. And so that is just going to be, good Lord, I'm going to have all the grandkids here. Oh yeah, we're going to be digging oh, it's going to be fun. Here we've got some jalapeno peppers that are hanging on and still producing. Looks like I need to get out here and pick them. Now, since it's got later in the summer, that one just fell off for sure. They've gotten to where they're not getting as big as they were. But you see how that thing has turned red. And it's got those lines on it. Anytime it has those lines on it, you know that it's time to pick it. And it starts turning color, then yeah. But anyway, we still have some. See, this is a little guy. Now I don't know why. Get out there where it's in focus. See how it's starting to get those little bit of lines, and it's turning red. And when they start turning red, they do get hotter. So look at that. See? I mean, those. See how the lines on it? They've all been so small, I really haven't paid them much attention, but apparently I should have been. Perhaps the hotter days are making them where they're not getting as big for some reason. I don't know. I know peppers really like calcium, so I did the calcium nitrate. I did purchase some of that and put on there. Now over here, the marigolds, they are gorgeous. They love the heat, and I just love them. They're just beautiful. The eggplant, now the eggplant, this eggplant right here, it was really, really looking peaked. This right here is what I kept seeing on the vine or on the bush, and it just doesn't look good at all. It was weird looking. Anyway, so since I put the calcium nitrate on there, because eggplant likes it too, this is what I'm getting. This is what has started showing up. So it really does make a huge difference. Okay guys, that's it for today. Thank you so much for being here with me and for taking a little walk through the garden. And if you have any questions or comments, please be sure and leave them in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. If you like this video, give us a big like down there, and we would love it if you'd subscribe to our channel. It's a huge help to us, and we'd just love to have you along. So until next time, guys, take care and God bless.